And
so they're going to
personal
penalize
foul.
them. Yeah, they're going to penalize them on the kickoff. So that means that the offense. So the offense will be. The defense will be kicking the ball from their 15 yards from their 45-yard line. Offense should be receiving at that point. The setup at the 30, but then this is to be penalized. A personal foul is penalized at the beginning at the kicking position. So they have to bring the ball up to the 45-yard line. And that's where they're kicking from.
It looks like Blanchard will still tee it up at the 30.
Yeah, but the official's trying to get him to come forward and put the ball at the 45-yard line. Is he kicking from it? Okay, the official brings the ball up. He's going to be bringing the ball up to the 45-yard line for the kick. This is where they're kicking.
And while Blanchard moves up, the Dallas Diesel are huddling up down on their own sideline. And their coaching staff.
Well, the coach was letting them know from what I was hearing, or what I see here, is that the officials aren't taking anything this game, and they're not going to go with unsportsmanlike conduct. From this point on, they're talking about ejection. So the coach did a good job in getting the team together and explaining that to them, telling them just play ball. We're already ahead, 34-0. Let them be the ones that are frustrated. No need for any cheap shots or any reason to try to show that they're a stronger team when it's already shown.
Short, quick kick taken by the up man, Smith. He was whacked, holds onto the ball, breaks free for a moment, now finally brought down at about the 27. And another penalty marker comes in late. This one thrown back at about the 36-yard line. And what they were saying a minute ago, what we could hear them saying was coaching staff, head coach Jewel Portwood, telling them, if anybody, gives you any lip, to just walk away. He says, we're out here to play football. Just walk away. We can't afford to have anybody thrown out or any more penalties or anything.
Well, see, as the game goes, if you're kicked out of one game, you have to sit out another game. Now, key players getting kicked out of a game, having to sit out the following game, and the next game coming up is against the Arlington Panthers, which to us is a rivalry. It's a team that we haven't met this season, and they supposedly have been doing well over the past couple of weeks, and we want to be able to show that we're a better team. But we can't do it with a half team because the team's been kicked out of the game. But we can also see the frustration of the Diablos, because the Diablos are coming in knowing that they're down 34 points. That was a big penalty. Knowing that they was down 34 points, and they're probably more likely doing certain things to get the Dallas Diesel in a situation where they can lose yards and they get the penalties against them and be aggravated.
Number 42, White. 15 yards, first down.
Wayne Briggs, the guilty party there, a defensive back. And actually, Tarrant County's down 35 points now, thanks to Blanchard.
35-0. That's 175 points scored in 5 games, and 14 points given up.
So Tarrant County takes over at about their own 45-yard line. So we approach the 1-minute mark in the third quarter of play. Quick pass by Williams behind his receiver. I don't think he was expecting it. Tommy Hamilton, the intended man.
Tommy Hamilton was running a pass pattern, but instead of getting his head around fast enough to get to the ball, he turned and the ball was already gone past him. It looked like it was a well-executed play, but of course the quarterback was under tremendous pressure.
Second and 10, Williams has 4 wide receivers and a lone setback. Both teams favoring that formation for the most part tonight. Tiger Towns was in there and almost got the hand in there to strip it away, and now John Thompson puts the ball on the turf. I think they're going to rule him down by contact. Willie Freeney comes over with it. He's a little bit frustrated that he won't get a chance to run it
Run
back.
it all the way back after a picked up fumble. But I'm going to tell you, Tiger Towns was in on that play tremendously fast. He had a hold of the quarterback's ankle. Just like a couple of weeks ago when he was playing, he had a hold of the guy's ankle by doing a swim move over the center.
So with a 35-0 lead, we're going to take a quick break and come back for the final quarter of play. Here from Standridge Stadium, the Diesel are cruising. Back for more right after this. Hold on, I can't hear you. I can't hear you because of the band. That's a little better. Did you say something about graphics? Okay, I got you. Back at Standridge Stadium in Carrollton. On 3rd and 6, fumble by Williams, picks it up quickly, intercepted. Intercepted on the near side by Joe Davis. Nothing but lots of green AstroTurf. Touchdown, Joe Davis and the Dallas Diesel.
There's a penalty on the field at the time. Of course, Joe Davis would love to make that a touchdown, but it seemed like there was something going on in the backfield for the Diablos, but they're talking about it right now. So I'm thinking it's a holding penalty against the Diablos.
A penalty?
It was a penalty flag right there in the middle of the field.
You must be joking.
No, get out of here. Not against the Dallas Diesel.
There's a penalty in this game? Get out.
Oh, yeah, it was a penalty against the Dallas Diesel.
Roughing the passer, number 51, White. First down. That's all right, Coach.
Number 51, White, Johnny Cleveland, linebacker, 5'10", 210 from Duncanville. The Dallas Diesel so far this game has 11 penalties for 115 yards. That's indicative of the Dallas Diesel. I mean, that's what's been going on for the season. They have been playing football and they've been doing a lot of winning and playing aggressive, but they've been penalized for their over-aggressiveness.
Yeah, they have been lucky. In all 4 games we've seen them, the penalties have not hurt them one bit. And,
that was offsides on number 56, James Walton. He even lined up offsides. And after the ball was shifted,
Richard Moore, I believe, is the center for Tarrant County, and I think he believes he's a cannon because that one...
He shot out as soon as he can get an opportunity to get to it, but then he shot that ball back, and it was over the head of the receiver. But that was excellent because even with that, it was already offsides against the Dallas Diesel.
I need a ball. Here you go.
Oh.
Black. Replay first down.
Well, from this angle, it looked like the defense was lined up offsides, but he was shot up in there pretty fast, so maybe the legal procedure nullified it all.
So back from the 43, 1st and 15. Handoff goes straight ahead to Andre Dean. He gets yardage back to the 40. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 12.
It's amazing that the Dallas Diesel with a 35-0 lead into the 13 minutes into the fourth quarter still have their starters out there on the defense. I mean, you still see Tiger Towns, you still see Greg Peace and Roderick Chapman, and you see the fellas out there still playing. You still see the linebackers in their, well, a few of the linebackers have moved out, but you still have your Walton playing the defensive end. These guys are
pass incomplete, intended for Shane DeRoche.
that was a great fake by the quarterback. Number 14, Williams, he faked the ball to the side. Looks like the Dallas Diesel is warming up number 6 at the quarterback. Carl Davis might get an opportunity to come in and play some quarterback. They're warming him up.
And Terrence Randolph, we saw the shoulder pads off, so I'm pretty sure that means his night is done.
Yep, he's off over there smiling on the side. I mean, he's done an excellent job with the score being 35-0. So we have to get someone else in to play that position, and maybe we'll get some more scoring in.
The Diesel now can go to the bullpen, as it were. 3rd and 12. Miller, nothing doing, loses yardage.
James Walton in on the tackle again.
And a victory dance there after the fact.
But if we look down on the field, we all can have a victory dance because we don't see any flags. No offsides, no illegal procedure. And this is the 4th down coming up, and it's 4th and 20. So they have time to they have to kick the ball off. And we'll get a chance to see Carl Davis at the quarterback.
A new deep man. It won't be Jason Smith this time. This time it looks like LaRon Potts. Willie Freeney is back there to protect him.
LaRon Potts has good quickness. Let's see if he can. Flag on the play also.
Yeah. And even more flags. And still more flags. A flag for me and a flag for you. That's
flags on the play, flag, flag, flag. All they're doing is delaying the game. What we're doing is, I know the coach is going to have to talk to the Dallas Diesel about it, but frustration looks like it's set in. This is on the sideline of the Tarrant County Diablos, so frustration has set in with them. Nothing's working for them. They can't stop the defense. The offense is on a roll. There's no telling what might come out of this.
And Chad Evans, number 61 in black. Can't see him on your screen now, but he's over off on the side having some very heated words. First for the Dallas Diesel, then for the official.
It looks like this might be a 4th down done over again. Number 4, who's been playing an excellent game over there for the Tarrant County Diablos, it doesn't seem like he's getting any. He's being penalized for some things.
Now there you can see Evans still talking it up. Going back to the sideline now, you have Boatman.
Yeah, Boatman's still talking. Officials in the huddle. Boatman's coming over to the huddle to try to figure out what's going on. But
Coach, you got to get off, Coach. Coach, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go.
Okay, we got the head coach in the middle of the
You got to go.
Yeah, that's Portwood. He's
We got 2 unsportsmanlikes. 1 on the defense, 1 on the offense, and those were downfield on the offense. We're going to offset everything and replay 4th down.
What kind of penalties? We are just having too many penalties here. Right now they're just playing, and the coach knows better than to go all the way out on the field, but then that's okay because that shows that he's really into his team as long as he doesn't cost the team any penalties or anything. You know, at the time, of course, you don't want to lose. You don't have to give the game up if you got a 35-0, advantage of the game. Coach gets into the team, gets into the game. He's been doing an excellent job with his coaching staff. The defense, offense have been performing for him. And I guess he has to show that he's behind his team all the way, especially when everything happened on the opponent's sideline.
We got unsportsmanlike on the white, unsportsmanlike on the black, illegal pass receiver downfield on the black, offset everything, going to replay 4th down.
It looks like the official crew is trying to do the best he can.
And you see the referee So the referee hit, you can't see it on your screen, but came down to the Diesel sideline. I think you can see him coming down at the bottom of your picture right before we went to this shot, and it's basically telling Jewel Portwood, the head coach of the Dallas Diesel, that the clock is going to run pretty much from here on out. If any more of this extracurricular stuff is to break out anymore, he's going to let the clock run no matter what. Clock is stopped with, well, now they put time back on it. 10 minutes and 45 seconds as it is.
Well, I'm going to tell you, right now, looking at the time, the game started at 7 o'clock. It's only 10 minutes after 9 o'clock, and they're keeping pretty good time. The offense have been moving the ball, so there hasn't been a whole lot of stoppage of the time. But I'm with the official when it comes down to stopping or running the clock. You want to keep the clock running when it's based on unsportsmanlike conduct calls and things like that. If anything, he's in a position where he can call the game.
And the players are now being warned en masse.
Watch your knees out there, man, because they're
And remember, in 2 weeks, September 6th, your Dallas Diesel will be
Referee's just not going to have any more of it.
Saturday here at Standridge Stadium. Tickets are $5.
So the ball will go back to the 48-yard line. And it won't be 4th down again. And they will fake it again. They'll throw high and incomplete again. And the penalty marker comes down. I'm sure it's for the late hit out of bounds. It was Freeney, I think, that came in there and hit him late. This time, however, there aren't any fights breaking out afterwards. I think, though, it's going to give Tarrant County a 1st down.
It's unbelievable how this game has ended up in the last 10 minutes. It's getting a little sloppy.
White, 1st down.
1st down for the Tarrant County Diablos. So now the Diesel have been penalized 12 times for 130 yards in this game. A late hit out of bounds, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if he'd have caught the ball, it wouldn't have meant anything anyway because he was out of bounds when the ball got to him.
Tarrant County will take over in the Dallas' 32-yard line. 10 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Another new signal caller, Clark Calvert, number 12. Before he can even get the play off,
another penalty. But this penalty is going to be against the Tarrant County Diablos because Walton jumped at the tight end at that point, and I guess he got a little nervous because he was in a pass protective, and he jumped up, rocked on his heels, and moved, and now they got to move him back. The clock has not moved in the past 3 minutes. 10 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the game.
Legal procedure. On the black. Replay 1st down.
You know what would be a great idea for both teams to call a timeout, get on the sideline and say, okay, there's 10 minutes and 38 seconds left in the game. Let's just play football. You know, I mean, you're getting nervous, you're jumping and you're moving, and things aren't working out for you. Ian Mason, number 39. So the defense had been penalized 13 times for 135 yards.
So a reversal on the decision, and it will now be, I guess, 1st and 5 for Tarrant County. They've moved the ball to the 27-yard line of Dallas. Number 12, Clark Calvert, new quarterback in shotgun formation. He loses the ball, is able to pick it up off the turf.
James Walton in on the no flag though. James Walton in on the tackle.
But there's got to be a flag somewhere.
Well, let's look and see if there's a flag. I don't see one so far.
No flag? What do we do?
No flag. And a loss of 20 yards.
Finally, we have broken the 10-minute mark here.
Finally, broken the 10-minute mark.
The ball is spotted way back at about Tarrant County's 48-yard line. They need to get to Dallas's 22-yard line.
That center is nervous.
And so on 2nd down, and
they're trying to take the ball from him. They're trying to strip the ball.
yeah, and that, I don't know, quick out pass. Hamilton gets a couple of the yards back, but that was on 2nd down and about 37.
2nd and something.
Now they move it to the 49-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down. We'll call it 27. 9 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
The scoreboard calls it 3rd down and long.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. Calvert from the shotgun, intercepted by Dotson. Derek Dotson with room up the far sideline. He just ran by the yellow hanky. Derek Dotson stepped out of bounds.
Interception by number 46.
Penalty marker down over on the far sideline.
Flag on the play. All right. So it looks like it might be against the Tarrant County Diablos.
And there's a receiver downfield on the black. Offset, decline that.
So, of course, the Diesel will decline that and take the ball. And we'll say that Dotson stepped out of bounds at the 35-yard line of Tarrant County.
Look like a fairly decent crowd here tonight. I see the band has moved on. They'll be here on the September the 6th for one of the final home games, unless the Dallas Diesel is able to continue their winning ways and get the playoffs played here the next 3 games.
Elsewhere in the Southwest Division, the Oklahoma Bad Boys hosting the Houston Hurricanes. Handoff going to Jenkins. Took the handoff, I believe, from the new quarterback.
Quarterback being called Davis.
Carl Davis wearing number 6.
The Arlington Panthers also are playing the Mesquite Falcons, and so there's some games going on tonight. Let's see how that turns out.
Number 6, Carl Davis, under center for the Diesel.
Davis looking to pass. Now he'll take off running. Wrapped up and forced out of bounds. Don't have a name for the number 55 who forced him out.
3rd and short for the Diesel.
The quarterback was concerned about trying to, because there was a rush going on there, and he was concerned about getting loose, and so he picked up a few yards.
Third down now, only one needed for the Dallas Diesel. They have the ball on Tarrant County's 26-yard line. 6 minutes, 41 seconds to go. Aaron Potts moves in to be the tight end on the near side. Davis fires over the middle and complete. Has it complete to Potts at the 15-yard line. And that'll give Dallas another first down.
LaRon Potts made an excellent catch that time. He's got into position, buttoned, hooked up, and was wide open for a good pass, which was a great pass by Carl Davis, but he had good protection in order to get to the pass.
88 checks in at the wide receiver spot, and that, I believe, is Mario Neely. 5:53 to go, clock still moving. Davis looking to throw, intended for Neely, incomplete.
Neely stopped his pass pattern. He was supposed to make that down and out, and he never made the down and out. Have him at Ricky Jones. Well, maybe Ricky Jones isn't playing that position. Well, Neely's there.
Well, I've got two different rosters with two different things written down. We'll go with Ricky Jones. 88. Second down and 10 now for Dallas at the 15-yard line. 5.5 minutes to go. The clock continues to tick away. Davis looking far side, going up top,
Touchdown.
caught in the end zone, touchdown. Ryan Wallace with a touchdown grab there. Penalty marker down on the play. I know you'll find that hard to believe. I don't think the play will stand.
98 right. Oh.
Holding on 98 White.
Number 98 White on the hole. Replay second down.
The penalty kicks the ball back to the 33-yard line. Second and long.
Penalty called there. Said on number 98 of the Dallas Diesel. It's possible he could have been 88 Ricky Jones. Don't have a 98 listed for Dallas. New ball carrier.
We see 68, and that was a lineman that was doing that. I mean, it seems like now, if we look at the Henry Edmonds might have been the one that committed the hold, but he said 98, and I don't see a 98 on the field. That's okay, though. 68 is on the field. We'll give it to him.
New running back, 32, Ryan Hogue. He got the carry last play. Stay in the block as Davis takes off up the near sideline. Excellent yardage to about the 12. Let me see. I'm going to try to be psychic here. I think there's a penalty marker down on this play.
It's offsides on the Tarrant County Diablos. Offsides on the defense. Encroachment defense. It has to be. Let's just call it because the Dallas Diesel already have.
Five on the defense.
All right. That's what you can call Dallas defense for the offsides.
I see a man in a striped shirt you're going to meet.
That's number 20. They're giving us a shot of the running back,
Jason Smith.
Jason Smith, who's had an excellent time this week. Well, who would you say would be the offensive player of the game?
Offsides on the defense.
Who would be your
When decline that penalty, gonna play
Well-
fourth down.
We were talking about David Minor earlier. I think I still have to go with him for now. He does have 2 touchdowns on the night.
And he's played a great game today. So David Minor, his movements in the first half have been excellent. So I think that David Minor would probably be who we call, that I would give the the most valuable on offense. Well, most valuable on defense, who'd you call?
First guy that comes to mind is James Walton.
James Walton playing that heck of a position at the linebacker. I'm going to agree with you, and I'm going to give it to you before the game's even over.
Three minutes, 50 seconds to go. Davis